try it again right afterwards.
Good morning.
Hello, Jay. All right, Jay.
Pick up where we
I had one more question on Darius Geis. How has he looked in camp?
Darius doing good. We've increased his workload a little bit on a daily basis, and he's handled it pretty well. So it's just a matter of now handling the reps and making sure he gets enough, but also not overloading him coming off that injury. So, but I've been impressed with Darius both in the passing game and the running game.
Can you tell where he's at in terms of his cutting ability and all that compared to where he was pre-injury?
Yeah. I think he feels good. He looks good. The other day he caught a rail route down the sideline and ran 80 yards. And the next play he ran an outside zone and ran about 50 yards. The next play he picked up a blitz and pass protection. So I think he's showing flashes of being good in all phases, cutting. Obviously we can't see the power, which is his strength. So, but I've been impressed with him.
You guys got a lot done yesterday out there. What were your main takeaways from?
Yeah, I think we got a lot of good work in, and it's a long way to go. From an offensive perspective, especially, we have to make the plays that are there for us to make. There's a few we left out there on the table, but overall, I think we're getting the work done. Just got to continue to build on each day and continue to get better with every phase: offense, defense, special teams, situationally, and we'll do some more 2-minute today. So really trying to focus on those situations and trying to improve.
From an offensive perspective, I'm sure you'd prefer everybody hit the plays every time, but is that okay at this stage of the game to have some teaching material?
Yeah, of course. You're going to have that, every play you have out there is going to be a good play for the offense or not a good play for the defense, however you look at it. So, but yeah, every play is a teaching play, a teaching moment. 11 guys, 22 guys out there on the field, somebody's going to do something you need to correct all the time. So the goal is to make sure everybody knows what to do so they can play fast come game day against Cleveland.
Jay, you guys had a lot of optimism about Josh Doxson in mini camps and things. Has that carried over to training camp, or is it?
Yeah, for sure. Josh does some good things. He's obviously a big receiver with great leaping ability. He's never going to be a guy that gets incredible separation. He's going to be a guy that's going to have to make contested catches from time to time, and he can do that. We just got to give him some opportunities. Yeah, we have, positive outlook for Josh, as we do for all the receivers. Terry's come in and done a great job. Carmen's done a good job. Paul's starting to slowly get back into the flow, starting to feel a little bit more healthy. So, yeah, Cam Sims, of course, Quick had a big catch yesterday. I like all the receivers. Rob Davis come in and done some good things.
This is your first official game week. How does that differ what you guys do in these next couple days for practice?
It really doesn't change. The first preseason game, not that we're taking it lightly, but it's more about we're still in training camp mode. We don't do the heavy preparation that you normally would do for a regular season game. First preseason game is mainly you're going to call your first 2 or 3 install type plays that you have in, let the players play fast, and not so much worry about scheme as you normally would, but still we want to get them prepared for what they're going to possibly see so they can adapt and play fast, and we can hopefully have some positive plays against Cleveland. But we're still more in training camp mode, probably up until Tuesday. We might start to show some Cleveland tape.
Saw Caleb Brantley go down yesterday. How's he doing?
Who?
Caleb Brantley.
Yeah, he hurt his foot. It's hopefully not serious. It's not any torn ligaments or anything like that landed on his foot. It's a mild Liz Frank type thing. He'll be fine.
And then is Montez practicing today?
Montez will not practice today.
Jay, who are you looking at punt returner, and what kind of qualities are you hoping to get out of the guy, whoever takes that job?
We want a guy to catch it. That's one. Just catch the ball. Fair catch it if you have to. Just catch it. Trey's really got great hands back there. He's very dependable as far as catching the ball. Stroman's done it before. We're looking at a couple other guys. So, yeah, it's a work in progress. We just have to find another one other than Trey. Right now, Trey would be the starter, but, Stroman's done it, like I said. So we got a couple other guys we're looking at.
Jay, I saw.
Quarterback? I think they've all done some really good things, without a doubt, and they've all done some things that, we got to coach. I mean, that's just the way it is at the quarterback position. Colt, he's got the most experience in the system, but he still hasn't played a whole lot. He hasn't taken a lot of reps. Last year was all about Alex. The year before that was, about Kirk and getting them ready. So he's never really worked with a starting team a whole lot. He only played about a game and a half last year, and he never got reps to get ready for that one because it was a short week, and then he got hurt. So we got to get him more reps. And Case has all the reps, but he doesn't have much experience in the system. He's doing a nice job, and obviously Dwayne's a rookie. So all three of them have shown flashes of being really good, really productive, and all three of them have shown flashes of, hey, we got to get better.
Jay, I saw Jordan Brailford out there yesterday. Just what was the assessment on how he played his first day back, and then what is the timeline for bringing him back in? Are you guys going to ease him in, or he's
Yeah, we're going to ease him in. I think he got some reps yesterday. He's probably about 75%, he said, but he still had some really good rushes. He's got some explosion off the edge. Great prospect. We just got to get him out there and get him healthy. It'll probably be, next week before he's probably fully healthy. Hopefully he'll be okay for Cleveland and can play against Cleveland.
Jay, we've asked you about when do you want to get a quarterback set. With receiver, you're also mixing and matching a lot. At what point are you looking to get that sort of rotation set?
Yeah, I think soon. I think all of them, if you dress 5 receivers in a game, they all should play, keep them fresh, similar to defensive line and all that stuff. So the big thing is just getting them in positions where they're comfortable. Make sure a couple of the backups know 2 or 3 spots. So, it's a work in progress. We've got a lot of, I didn't even mention Kidsey and Steven Sims. They're doing good in the slot as well, and TJ's doing a good job in the slot. So we got a lot of receivers there to look at. We have to hone down here pretty soon.
And to that point, with regards to the offensive line as well, obviously Donald Penn just got here. Whoever you see as the left tackle and guard, how soon do you envision getting that set going into these games?
Yeah, I think the beauty of it is we still have a lot of time, but we do want to try to hone in on our starters at every position as soon as we can so we can get them working together. But, unfortunately, that probably won't happen until probably preseason game number 3 with a lot of spots.
Jay, I know you said you're still figuring out the quarterback rotation for preseason games, but do you anticipate all 3 playing each game, or maybe breaking it up where?
I'll probably break it up a little bit. Yeah, probably break it up.
Jay, is the sweat thing becoming a little bit of a concern? I think we said before he was going to be okay. It didn't seem like a big deal, but I think it's been like 3 or 4 days now. Is that?
Yeah, no, he's okay. He'll be fine. He just got kicked in the calf, and these things sometimes take 3 days, 4 days, but I think he'll be okay for Cleveland. We'll see.
So just one more quick to follow up on that thought about splitting up the quarterbacks. So that would mean not all of them play in every game.
Correct.
How would that decision-making process go?
Yeah, I just figured out. Hey, you got the first quarter, you got the second quarter, you got the third, fourth quarter. You're not playing.
Anyone else?
This will be a doozy.
Adonis Alexander hasn't been out there a couple days. Is he all right, quad?
Yeah, he's got a quad. He'll be a couple weeks probably.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.